you to our World Championship pay-per-view action. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Anthony Mundine's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. He's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Kid will rise. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Watch those low blows, watch the headbutts. Let's have a good clean fight.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Teddy, it seems very simple. I mean, we're watching a guy here that moves his head, and it seems very simple that, hey, don't get hit. Get out of the way of a punch is the easiest way to defend yourself. But can you get caught up in that when you have good head movement of thinking that's the only way to go?
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. You can become like a basketball player who's a really good dribbler. You forget to shoot the darn ball. You make them miss, you better make them pay.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now that's some fine work right there by White. Devastating blow by White. Halfway through round number one.
Keep working the body.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good block by White.
Keep your distance.
Targeting the hooks on each man. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 3 in a row landing by White. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting. Landing all 4 punches. Anthony Mundine's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by White. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by White. Good job staying away from the danger there. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Anthony Mundine. Targeted counterpunch by White. The Kid's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Anthony Mundine. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can...
Wow! Anthony Mundine's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Protecting his head well with his guard. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Able to dismiss it. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Comes right back at him with a left hand. White's crushed by a huge uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. He comes back with the left hand again. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
That was a miss by White. White's corner has to feel good about what they just saw. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. And Teddy, I mean, there are a lot of facets as to how you score a round. But at the end of the day, most people are going to go with the guy who landed more punches in a clean, effective way.
Yeah, exactly, especially if the other guy is not throwing enough. And right now, that's what's going on.
Anthony Mundine's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Oh, and there you go. Oh! White's gone down. How will he recover from this?
1, 2, 3.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Holy cow! A well-targeted hook landed by White. Anthony Mundine's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Excellent counterpunch by White. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
The combo lands upstairs. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut is, oh, and there you go. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
That's a good block by Anthony Mundine. Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
White's cut is on the cheek. Holy cow! Anthony Mundine, he goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And round 5 comes to an end. The kid's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard, but it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
And a top-notch right hand by White. Anthony Mundine's doing a great job right there on the inside, smartly landing shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good block by White. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good defensive skill. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Anthony Mundine, he goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it. This fight is now over. White's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered.
The Kid White.
He defends his title. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your night.